Brawler Knights, welcome to a Blockchain Brawlers tips and tricks. This time we're going to learn how to look at the charts on L-Core, OKX, and of course how to look at the secondary market on Atomic Hub. Before I begin, like, subscribe, hit the notification button and help this channel grow, and let's check out. So the first chart to look at it is of course the exchange rate from Brawl tokens to the dollar token, because this is important. That's where we get the price tag for the assets or NFT assets in Atomic Hub later. And let's see what changes do we have here so far. So the past 24 hours, usually what I do is I'll check 24 hours. The price movement is, okay, there's a slight dip of 0.22%. Not so bad because it's still 52%. If we were to go for a week, in a week, the chart is actually quite good, right? We went up from 0.12 cents, hits up to 30 cents, and then poof, all the way up to almost 85 cents last check. And of course, it goes down as correction. That's normal. And of course, when you see the graph goes up and down, a lot of people ask is, how do I know when it goes up or does it goes down? The answer is very tough, because this impact, or rather the price impact, is due to how the exchange rate from the players and of course the community. It's something that you cannot catch, right? There is a pro tip for you guys out there: is never time the market. Most of the time you will lose unless you're the one who actually control the market price, and that's something nobody likes it. Alright, next part we're going to look is L-Core, because we can't just rely data on one side. We want to get data as much as we can from multiple sides so that we can get an average results per se. Right, for me, I just check both, right? L-Core for sure and OKX, because they are the two sites that have that listed Brawl, in my opinion. If I want to find elsewhere, I don't think there is. That's the fun part. I don't think there's any more other sites that sells or trade Brawl. So hence these two exchange websites. Now, first thing first is for L-Core, you have to make sure you have to go to the Wax mainnet. If you don't go to the Wax mainnet, you can never find Brawl. So very simple. Just going to do a quick one. If you go to EOS or whatever it is, you can't find it. So we just go to Wax mainnet, and it should appear Brawl. Ta-da! And the 24-hour change is 5%, which is interesting. 7-day change 100%. We don't care about this, because there is one small little caveat, or one small details that we know, is that during the launch of the game, there is a huge spike. So this is not because a lot of people sell. It's not a dump. It's not whatsoever. It's basically, this is the part, or this is the day that the developers and the team starts to populate L-Core with tokens. So in my opinion, this little dip, right? No, not really little. It's useless. It's useless information. The one we care is from day 1 onwards, which is 30th of March, somewhere around here. Yep, there we go. The game opens on this day, big dip, and then people start trading, and then of course 1st of April, 2nd of April, and went up a little bit more. 3rd of April. Ooh, this part is nice, right? This little gain is fantastic. From 0.3 cents, right, 30 cents to the wax. I cannot use 30 cents. From 0.3 to 1.8. That's a lot of gains, my friends. That's a lot of gains. So sometimes if you snooze, you lose. But this is a very risky move, in my opinion. And if you ask me, yes, I did not do it. I did not buy any Brawl here and just sell it here, because it's super, super risky, and my risk tolerance is not that great. Yeah. Okay, so we know on 1400, the Brawl token on OKX gets a spike, which means lots of people are buying. And if we were to go to the same place as well, normally I just put to 30 minutes or 15 minutes, depends how I want to look at the chart, but 30 minutes is good enough. At about 1400, yep, there is a spike. That means a lot of people are buying as well. And of course, people are buying, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. And then there's a little dip over here. Do not worry about dip. Do not panic, because this is a self-correcting dip. And as you can see, it didn't go below the gain, or rather the initial gain, which is great. Right? And at the same time, it self-correct itself to around the midpoint of the gain, which is 1.5. High is 1.7, low is 1.3, and we get the average of 1.5. And I think that's great. So now the question is, what makes people buy Brawl? Answer is very simple, is to craft NFT, because blockchain brawlers utilizes brawl and gold NFT in order to craft items. And now we're going to move on to the Atomic Hub to check what has been crafted. Right, so now on Atomic Hub, normally what I do is I will always check listing newest, because that's where we can see whether what is new being listed, and most of the time the mint number will tell me whether the item is newly crafted, or rather, newly crafted, newly added. You know what? It's basically new, right? New as in it's player crafted. And as we can see, brass knuckle and normal ring, sure, the mint number is high. This is way too high for the initial drop, because initial drop is 750, and that's 750 for a lot of rarities. In this case, like brass knuckle, it says, hey, 750, this must be an old item, right? The answer is no, because brass knuckle, I think they crafted, pre-minted, the word is minted, pre-minted about 700. So I know 750 is a new brass knuckle. And at the same time, look at that, 725 has been burned. Yeah, that means we have quite a few numbers. Also, I remember there is a way to check what is new, what is newly crafted, something around there. But well, let me know down in the comments below if you know there's such a website, and I'm going to take a look at it, because I remember seeing one somewhere, I've forgotten somewhere, that tells me what is new or what is newly added. That's actually the most important part. Sadly, we do not have this information at this moment, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to eyeball it and use my best of my knowledge that I've been keeping track. Like for example, Neon Freak number 5, this is an old item. Brass Knuckle 487, it's an old item, that's for sure. But 750, it's a new item. So normally what I do is I will only check the main common items. Alright, actually I won't check the common items. I'll just go for series 1. Okay, let's go check. So Scotty, we have some new Scotties for sure, right? 936 min, 951 min, 837 min. These are all new Scotties. And somebody is selling min number 1 Scotty for, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. 99,999. Crazy. He did that, or he purposely put the price tag. You know what? I have props for you, my friend. N3GXU.wham. Yeah. Anyway, so Scotty, not many people craft Scotties for sale, but I can safely say most likely a lot of people have been crafting Scotties. That's how people are using to earn money. You need Scotty and a ring, and that's the main reason why I usually go for newly listed, right? Newest listed. And 988, this is definitely a new ring, same thing, it's definitely new. So but rings, not much has listed, right? So it's tough. So I remember there's a website that tracks all these things, but do let me know, right? Do let me know down in the comments below. So rings and Scotties are important, and we have the recipe for them as well, which we're going to check later, right? So that ring, gears, same thing as well. Brass knuckles, quite limited. Wow, quite limited, and we don't have any more rarities. 7, yeah, okay, cool. These are all items. Old. This is most likely new. Anything above 700 is new for brass knuckles for sure. And also do note, the stuff that are not listed is also part of the crafting. And that's the reason why I want to find that website. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, swag, no, series 1. Now let's change the rarity to rare. Sadly, there's only one rare. I know there's more than one rare around. Uncommon. Nobody listed for uncommon, but I know there's a lot of uncommons out there as of now. And of course, this guy's been showing off his number 1 Neon Freak cult. I'm late to that race. So that's how it is, and that's how we check. Now, next best way to check this is normally, I would go for series 1, always pick Scotty, and I will just see the price impact on last sale. 24 hours, that's 17 sold. So that's where I know, yeah, so that's where it goes. Interesting. So I know these are not the definitive reason why the market goes up or down. It can be many things. And one of the thing as well is if there's new players, right? Definitely for sure. They definitely need Scotties and a ring, and that's how they get it. And usually when they get it, they don't list it straight to the market. And of course, Oof, buck wild. I wanted to get this brawler, but his price tag right now is 26,000. Oof, that's crazy. Crazy money. And last, I'm gonna close this little short tutorial on how to check the graph, is that these are not financial advice for you out there. It is something extra service, well, more like a PSA for you guys out there, right? Want to learn how to trade, why the price movement, and of course for players out there who are playing blockchain brawlers like me, this is also one small little tutorial out there on how you can see the price tag, on how can you learn to read the graph of the exchange rate, right? Yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, tutorial is coming up soon. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and help this channel grow. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next Brawl Report. That's right, every day I will do a Brawl Report, and there's one due in about 1 to 2 hours. So quite a long video to do today. Until then, like, subscribe, my friends. See ya.